Hello and welcome back to Pride of All Europe TV. My name's James. I'll hopefully be doing a series of new videos every week now for the channel, where we'll be looking at a weekly loan roundup and how United's loan stars fare around the globe in their various leagues as they ply their trade. Kicking things off this week, we'll start with Tom Cleverley. The Aston Villa midfielder on loan from United has had a rather miserable week. After being a regular feature for Paul Lambert during his reign, Tim Sherwood has now come in, and for the first game in the 2-1 defeat at home to Stoke, he was dropped and now faces a rather bleak future at Villa Park before returning to United in the summer and then being moved on as his contract expires, hopefully to a new club at the end of the summer transfer window. Into the Championship, and young goalkeeper Ben Amos finally saw some action for Bolton Wanderers after their first choice keeper was injured in the second half during the 4-1 defeat to Nottingham Forest. He finally got some game time, and with that injury he can now see a sustained period of play on the pitch. Hopefully he can build on and likely move on again, like Tom Cleverley, into the summer transfer window. Also in the Championship, we saw a meeting of two United loan stars. We got Will Keane, who was playing for Sheffield Wednesday. He came up against Jesse Lingard, his team McLaren's Derby County. And Will Keane actually scored to put Sheffield Wednesday 2-1 ahead partway through the second half. Derby fought back and, courtesy of a late Darren Bent penalty, won the game 3-2. So Jesse Lingard went home the happier of United stars. Also in the Championship, we had Joe Rothwell, the young midfielder, currently playing for Blackpool. The side who are in quite a bit of trouble, is well documented in the media. They fought hard and gained a 1-1 draw at home to Blackburn Rovers. Dropping into the League One, and Sam Johnston for Preston North End, obviously he was ineligible for Monday's game against United in the FA Cup. He was back in the starting lineup on Saturday afternoon, keeping a clean sheet as they kept their playoff promotion hopes alive, and a 2-0 win at home to Scunthorpe. So we'll be hoping he's been in good form recently, could kick on, keep those clean sheets and hopefully drive Preston in their playoff promotion. Also in League One, at the other end of the table, we've got Ben Pearson, the young creative midfielder plying his trade at Barnsley. They got a good 2-0 win at Crewe, which keeps them 5 points clear of the relegation as they look to survive and maintain League One status. Heading abroad, and we've got two players at Real Madrid. Obviously, Javier Hernandez is enduring a rather miserable spell. Similar to Tom Cleverley's luck, Carlo Ancelotti just doesn't seem to really fancy him. Got a rare bit of game time in the Champions League midweek. Madrid won 2-0 against Schalke. But again, in the 2-0 win on Sunday night against Elche, he was just an unused substitute. Carlo Ancelotti doesn't seem to fancy him. United fans can probably resonate with this. He's got probably a poor attitude when he doesn't get game time, and looks as in again he's going to be another one who's going to be moving on into the summer transfer window. Much brighter prospects, however, for the Real Madrid youth team. Young Uruguayan right back Guillermo Varela has been playing there. They're now top of Segunda B. They won 4-0 at the weekend with Norwegian wonder kid Martin Odegaard also scoring his first goals. And so Varela's really enjoyed a really good run. Hopefully he can bring back to United. Real Madrid do have a permanent option to sign him. If United bring him back, hopefully he can perhaps try and get a breakthrough season next year in the United first team. Also, moving across into Portugal from Spain, we've got Nani. Now, one of United's probably biggest disappointments is the fact that he'll have a good day, he'll have a bad day, he'll just continue to frustrate the fans. And unfortunately, for United fans watching on, he had one of those great days. He's got an absolute screamer of a volley from sort of 35 yards out to put Sporting 2-0 ahead. So they're back in third position in the Portuguese division table, and it sort of made amends for the fact that on Thursday night they lost 2-0 away to Wolfsburg in the Europa League. Last but not least, we'll start with the young Chilean striker Angelo Enriquez. Now he's playing for Dinamo Zagreb in the Croatian league, a team that's sort of head and shoulders above the rest of the teams in that league. They're topped by sort of 9 points, so they're well on course to become champions this year. And they drew 1-1 at the weekend. They've been knocked out of the Europa League. They're in Celtic's group, so hopefully now with just some domestic games to go on, they can really kick on and help his development. So that's it for this week's weekly loan roundup. We'll be back next week, hopefully. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Keep subscribed to this channel, like the video, and keep your comments coming in below. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at James_West93. Other than that, keep looking out for the site. Follow us on Twitter, and yeah, we'll see you again soon.